Welcome everybody to day 5 of our Advent series. So excited to dive in. We'll be in Matthew 1:19. It's when Joseph finds out that Mary is pregnant and it's not his, which for Joseph must have conjured up a lot of emotions, feeling hurt, feeling betrayed. Why is this happening to him? Why does he have to deal with this? I can't tell you how many times I've felt those emotions, and I'm sure you have felt those same emotions of hurt and betrayed, of why somebody or something would happen to you like this. And so I just want to take a chance to look at Joseph's response though. He doesn't turn to his anger or his bitterness to make his decision, but he does something that I find that we can take hold of, that we can do in our lives and learn from him, because so many times hurt and bitterness, and if we choose to engage into somebody's life right after, that it's based solely on emotions, right? And when we base solely on emotions and trying to react, we end up hurting people. We end up looking back and live with regret of why did we do that thing? And really, it's a sad process when we live and react out of our emotions. So Joseph chooses to do something different, right? He could have publicly shamed Mary, right? He could have took her out and shamed her and said, look how terrible this woman is and look what she did. But instead he does something different, right? He chooses to live out Micah 6:8. It says, he has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you? But to do justice and to love kindness and to walk humbly with your God, right? He chooses these things. He chooses what is real justice, what is real kindness, and he walks with God. That's the first thing, that we would do justice, we would love kindness, and that we would walk with God. And if we do those things, then we're not living out of emotion, we're living out what God wants. And next is that he gives it time to breathe. It says that he goes to sleep on it. He doesn't make the decision. He says that he plans to divorce her quietly because he lives out what God wants, but he goes to sleep on it, and then in the next chapter we're going to see something different of what he does. But he understands that sometimes we think our hurt needs an immediate response, and it doesn't. That it doesn't need the immediate response, that we can wait on it. So the prayer today is that we would be molded and shaped by God, so that when hurt arises, we can follow what Joseph followed, that we can do justice, love kindness, and walk humbly.